right, pretty simple setup. And I've got my Lincoln 140 set to the highest voltage, which is the D as in Delta setting. And I've got my wire speed a little bit less than 4. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit this little piece right there where I drilled and try to weld that gap. Basically it. Now, to see if I got it, undo the vice grips and see if it separates or if it's clamped. So, in this particular case, you can see that it still didn't quite take. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it on the edge because that part is exposed. So let's go ahead and hit that edge. And I just want a tiny piece of weld. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And we disconnect this and we notice that it's holding. Now, your check strap is made of, well, not made of, but it's got, you can see a coating on it, probably zinc. So you don't want to weld on that too much. You want to have proper ventilation. All you need is a tack. That's all we're going after. And that's what we got. We got a nice tack on it. So here we go. We'll take a wire brush just to take that coating off of there. And I might just hit it with just the grinder right there and right there just to get it flush. Here we've hit it with the grinder and it's pretty flush on top. Also flush right here. Be very careful. You can see that I kind of kissed the threads, but don't worry, the nut screws on just fine. Just a word of caution. Now we're going to put some grease in here and this one's ready to go. The grease that comes with the kit, put a little bit there, a little bit there, and that's because this is fully extended. I mean, this would be the door closed position. Then we're just going to go through the motions and that should grease the actual check stop. Man, is that stiff. All right, we've got this temporarily screwed to the B pillar so we can pull this sucker back. There we go. And now we can take it apart and put it together for real. Hard to get you guys in here, but so we've got this screwed in, like I said, in order to extend the check, the door check. And you can see that there's grease on here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna insert this through the door. We put these two nuts on, put this on, then we slap the clip on it. We're gonna put a little more grease on it and we should be done. Now, of note is that they use the blue Loctite. So we'll do a little bit of that. Okay, putting this through the speaker hole. There we go. We put the blue Loctite on here. Two nuts. Now we tighten everything down. You don't really have to crank on these a whole lot. They don't have a lot of tension, probably more vibration than anything else. Just want to get it nice and snug. Here's our clip, and this goes right over there. There we go. Let's give it a shot and see how it looks. So there you go. Success. One down, one to go. If you like the video, then like it. Thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching How to Heaven. So now we have a little bit of blue Loctite on our bolt. This is going through the door because this should be the final assembly. It's going to be a tight squeeze because, again, this is not fully expanded. So you're probably going to be cut out of view. Very confident that you can't see what I'm doing right now. But since I just did it for you, you know what I'm doing. I'm putting this back together. Ugh. Tight squeeze in here. I'll tell you that right now. Especially with this check strap. The front check straps are so much smaller than the rear check straps. And the rear check straps are not available. In all practicality, the only check strap that is available is the driver's side check strap. And you don't want to buy two driver's side check straps because you'll end up not being able to put it together like the factory. They have that little dust cover at the hinge point, and you cannot use that if you're using a left side check strap for both sides. So I'm gonna have to go off camera. It's a real pain in the butt. Okay, success at last. And what I did was, the last thing I did was two parts, white lithium, and then the grease that comes with those, the check strap rebuild kit. And then you've got this piece. And this is the reason why I ended up rebuilding the entire 3 check straps, because the only one that they actually reproduce is the driver's side front. Then the rears are not available. The passenger side, they expect you to flip it. However, this cover here only works if the rivet's on top. And if you're flipping the driver's side to the passenger side, guess what's no longer there? That rivet, because it then goes to the bottom. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to use this piece right here, and it snaps on right here like that. And it uses the rivet to snap on. So we'll do that for you like that. And there's your dust cover. And don't forget this one, only on the fronts do you have this. And this goes in here like that. And then it just snaps together. That's it. I hope this check strap rebuild video helps you. Now it works on Toyotas. You can do the same thing on every model of Toyota. They use similar check straps. So it doesn't matter if it's a Camry, a Prius, Yaris, Tacoma, Tundra. They use similar check straps. They also use those on Hondas, Nissans, and probably Subarus and every other car. So you'll know if you see this check strap and it's in your car, doesn't matter what the make is, the rebuild is basically the same. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, and share How to Heaven. Thanks for watching.